Hello and welcome to Nevada State High School's Academic Planning Tutorial for all students. Use the guide bar at the bottom of the presentation to navigate through the presentation. Go ahead, click the forward button now to begin. During this tutorial, we will discuss general information about academic planning, course mapping, and available resources for getting ahead while at Nevada State High School. At the end of the presentation, you will take a 5-question quiz. Follow along closely and let's get started. Click to the next slide when you're ready. Nevada State High School will expand on several items that are general in nature, but essential for staying focused on your academic planning. The school has chosen to explore the overall goal of academic planning form, and how you can use your degree and diploma requirements to create your class schedule. This is big, as in the end it will maximize the classes you take and get you done earlier with college and save you a lot of money. Click to the next slide when you're ready. First, let's look at our goal for academic planning. We want you to earn the ability to take 5 college classes each semester. The more college you finish at Nevada State High School, the more money you save and the sooner you get your degree. In order to take 5 college classes, you must fill specific requirements. These requirements will be reviewed during your first semester at Nevada State High School and include the following: passing your college classes, completing all remediation requirements, and submitting all of your forms and documents to Nevada State High School on time. Generally, 5 college classes equates to 15 credits, which is the recommended amount to take if you want to graduate in 4 years. By taking full advantage of your college courses, juniors can get 2 full years of college done for free. Keep thinking 15 to finish and use summer classes to get ahead. Click to the next slide when you're ready. This is the high school academic plan. It is mandatory that all students complete one. During your first semester at Nevada State High School, you will do additional college planning, but this form will get you started. College planning is done every semester at Nevada State High School. You might ask, why every semester? Because your plans are bound to change. Make sure you have this form in front of you. The top box is reserved for juniors and the bottom for seniors. If you are a junior, plan out 4 semesters of college classes at Nevada State High School. For seniors, plan out 2 semesters of college classes. When you create your academic plan, go over it with your parents, as both of you will be required to sign the bottom. Click to the next slide when you are ready. Remember that as you review your options, you need to keep in mind your diploma and degree requirements. First and foremost, you need to make sure you're on track to earn a diploma and graduate from high school. Use your elective options to focus on completing your college core first. Once you've completed your core classes, you can use the electives to explore different majors you're interested in. If you know what your major is, great, plan those classes. Most importantly, make sure that the classes you are taking are transferable by calling the registrar at the college you are looking to attend. Transferring credits in the Nevada System of Higher Education schools is great because of how the system works together. However, please check with the registrar at the college just the same, because there may be limits on which classes and how many credits will transfer with you. Again, we want to save time and money, so only take courses that transfer or work towards a degree. Click to the next slide when you are ready. Nevada State High School has several tools to help you decide which classes to take. Our math and English flowcharts will help guide you on the right path through your courses. Also keep in mind required history, government, and science classes that you may still need. Last but not least, don't forget to keep prerequisites in mind. A prerequisite is a course that is required to take a higher course. For example, you cannot take Math 127 without taking and passing Math 126 first. Thus, Math 126 is a prerequisite for Math 127. Check to see if certain courses you need have prerequisites. Something else to keep in mind is these prerequisites usually require a C or better to move on. If you get a C- in a prerequisite class, you might need to retake it before moving on. Click to the next slide when you are ready. This is a big deal. Keep in mind there are mandatory classes students must take each semester: math, English, and history or government. These classes are needed to complete your high school diploma. By taking and passing these classes each semester, you will stay on track to graduate. Also, keep in mind the Millennium Scholarship requirements if you plan to stay in-state and continually check on updates with Nevada State High School and the Nevada Treasurer's Office. Here are a couple of requirements to keep in mind to complete your academic planning. Millennium requires 3 years of science, so you may need to take a third year of science while at Nevada State High School. Millennium also requires that you take Algebra 2. This can be satisfied by taking Math 124. Click to the next slide when you're ready. Let's start talking about math. Here is the math flowchart. Start with the math that you placed into or are currently enrolled in, and follow the arrows to see what math classes you will take afterward. Notice the bold arrows? This is the path that we recommend to each student. Where you start on the path will ultimately depend on your math placement. This is important. If you place into remedial math, you have several opportunities to move up. You can retake the CSN and GBC AccuPlacer exams, take a summer college course, or use your ACT or SAT scores to bump up your placement into a higher level math. We highly recommend using any and all of these options to get ahead, because getting out of remediation increases your options for elective college classes and is a requirement for graduation from Nevada State High School. Click to the next slide when you're ready. Now let's take a look at the English flowchart. Just like the math, start with the class you placed into and move down the flowchart as you complete English courses. Remember, just like math, it is a college requirement that you earn a C or better to place into the next course. As you get into the 200 level courses, make sure you're taking classes that satisfy your college degree requirements as well as high school requirements. Traditionally, students take, and we recommend, English 231 and 232 because they are better transfer courses, and in part they are core courses for many institutions in the Nevada system of higher education. Click to the next slide when you're ready. Let's take a look at history and government. For a high school diploma, you must complete 1 credit of U.S. history, U.S. government, and world history. Important to know that a 3 credit hour college course is equivalent to a half high school credit on your high school transcript. To meet these requirements, we use History 101 and 102 to satisfy your U.S. history, Political Science 101 and 210 to satisfy your U.S. government. If you need a world history credit, contact Nevada State High School office for more information. Click to the next slide when you are ready. Let's talk about prerequisites a little more, as it is important you understand how they work. To review, prerequisites are classes you must take to move on to the next course. For example, you must pass Math 95 in order to take Math 96. Traditionally, you need a C, not a C- or better, to pass a prerequisite course. Be careful of false positives when completing your course enrollment. For example, the online student portal may allow you to register for a course before you finish the prerequisite class. If you do not earn a C or better, then the online portal will drop you from that class. It is your responsibility to stay informed of this information and register appropriately. If you are taking a prerequisite at CSN and then, for example, take the next class at GBC, you must communicate with the colleges when you complete the prerequisite course. The CSN and GBC registrars do not speak to each other on your behalf, so you have to send your college transcripts to them in order to transfer the credit and enroll in your class. Click to the next slide when you are ready. Nevada State High School has resources available to help you get ahead. As mentioned earlier, summer classes are available through both CSN and GBC, but we also have external credits that can be earned through BYU High School and CCSD programs, along with study skills exemptions. Click to the next slide when you are ready. Summer classes are a great way to take all that free time you have over the break and put it to good use. For summer classes, the student will pay up front for the course. At the time you enroll in a summer course, you must fill out a summer reimbursement form with us. This form states that you intend to get reimbursement for your summer classes after fall count day by following all of the procedures that are listed on the form. This form can be accessed on Moodle. Another thing to keep in mind is that Nevada State High School will only reimburse for remedial math and English courses or a 100 or 200 level college course that is at least 3 credits. This encompasses most classes you would typically take over the summer. This is a great opportunity to get ahead on your academic plan. Click to the next slide when you're ready. If you're behind on your high school graduation requirements, don't fear. You can take external credits to make these up or get ahead on your high school diploma to allow more freedom to take the college classes you need for your major. The most common ways are through BYU Correspondence High School courses, adult education classes, CCSD summer school, and independent study. Contact the Nevada State High School office with questions if you are interested in these options. Click to the next slide when you're ready. We've mentioned study skills exemptions previously, but let's talk about them a little more. As mentioned before, you can be exempt from the study skills class offered by Nevada State High School, but there are several requirements you must first meet. Remember that study skills is a required class every semester, and exemption is a privilege for students who have shown to be college ready, personally, academically, and socially. Exemption does not apply to new students during their first semester. However, get to know these requirements because you don't want to be in study skills your second semester. Again, all new students must take this course their first semester. Click to the next slide when you're ready. This is the study skills exemption form. Let's highlight a couple of the key points for the exemption requirements. First off, you need to pass all of your college and high school classes. You also need to pass all state and local testing. You must be out of all remedial college courses and have a GPA of 2.0. We will look a little more at this exemption on the next slide. Click to the next slide when you're ready. A little deeper into the exemption form, you will notice that you must be in good standing with Nevada State High School as determined by the school's academic office to be exempt from study skills. This means turning in all Nevada State High School documents and responding to Nevada State High School contact in a timely manner. If the school contacts you, check your voicemail or text message and give us a call back. You also need to meet other Nevada State High School expectations, including completing all of your coursework that the school assigns you on time, completing all social and volunteer hours, and attending all mandatory Nevada State High School events. Click to the next slide when you're ready. We've completed the presentation for academic planning. You can now sit down and start forming your own academic plan. Keep in mind the valuable information we've gone over, like general information regarding diplomas, 15 to finish, course mapping with English and math flowcharts, and the available resources like the exemption requirements. Nevada State High School has many supports for you, but you must be committed to becoming more independent and resourceful with your own academic planning. Effective planning can save you time and money. Let's take a short quiz on the information we've covered. Click to the next slide when you're ready. Let's go through a couple of things before you begin your quiz. After answering each question, click Next. After answering all of the questions, click the Submit All button. You'll have two opportunities to take this quiz. Take your time and read each question carefully. Click to the next slide when you're ready to begin. The results are in. If you passed and are happy with the results, then click the Continue button to view the final slide, or you can go back and review the quiz by clicking the Review Quiz button. If this is your first attempt, you will have another attempt to take the quiz. Click the button of your choice when you're ready.